Peace, welcome. This is Essence Tarot, and today we are going to get more into the visual part of what it means to be a twin flame. Okay, I will also allow the universe to speak as well. I will shuffle some cards as well, so I'm going to do a little bit of both and allow the universe to guide me as I do this. So, welcome, twin flames. Um, what we got right here is we got the feminine. Okay, we got the F for feminine, M for masculine. We have the sun, which would be the yin and the yang. We have God. We also have the child here, so don't get confused because you see that we have child here. Okay, that is what I call the bang. Okay, when two lights come together, they create another source of energy. Okay, so that's the bang. We'll get to that later. Okay, and this to me, meaning, you guys know what it already means, but this to me means reincarnation to me. Okay, so we have this all put here, and I'm going to explain it all to you. If you haven't already calculated it and understand it, I will break it down, and I will also allow universe to speak as well. So welcome, twin flames, and welcome to the journey of being a twin flame if you're new at this. So, let's start with the sun. Okay? Now, the sun looks like a yin and a yang. Okay? The sun is like a higher power of source, of light and dark. Okay? So, we know that the sun has a lot of energy. We know the sun gives us power. Okay? We know the sun is our God. Okay, God doesn't have a face. God is not just male or female, counterparts. Okay, they are, the sun is balanced, equal, okay, to light. All right, what happened is the sun made us in its image. What happened is the sun is soul. Okay, the soul is connected to sun. So at the end of the day, it's like we are charged by our source, which would be the sun. So we are souls inside a physical body. Okay, your soul is eternal. You never die solely. You may transition physically to another vessel in order to continue out what you are trying to do, but you are a soul inhabiting your vessel. Okay, so whether you're in a female form or whether you're in a male form, you are in a vehicle. Okay, you are in a vessel. People, I want to also help explain to those who feel like I don't have a voice, I don't hear anything within myself. Everybody has an intuition. If you're um, natural, not like a robot or something like that, you know what I'm saying? With all this technology that shit they got. If you're a natural being born out of your mother and your father, okay, you should have a God source within you, okay, which is called intuition, your intuition, okay. Never doubt it. Never doubt your intuition because it is your high God. It is your true self. It is your soul trying to, um, trying to maneuver the body, trying to assist the body to which way it needs to go, the guidance, okay, what you call your guides and stuff like that. So like I said, you inhabit a female or male body, you are just in the vessel. Okay, so your soul is of light. Okay, it doesn't have to be a male energy or a female energy. That's just what we call it in the flesh. But in God's source, it's just the sun in a small form. Okay, it's like puppeteering the body. Okay, so some of us choose to listen to just the body and what the body wants and what the body needs instead of listening to what the soul wants and the soul needs. Okay, we allow the physical part of our bodies to distract the true essence of who we are. So this is where visualization come in. Okay, it's got to be shown that we need to wake up and understand that we are not just our bodies. Okay, we are greater than just the vessel, because you fear to lose your vessel when you can get another one if you knew better. You understand what I'm saying? If you knew better. Okay. So anyway, that is the whole purpose of a twin flame. Is to wake up, is to rise up, is to wake each other up. It's pretty much like a wake up call. You know, some people have soul shocks where they go through some certain transition. Okay, so it's what you have soul shock. So you're not crazy, but you're just awakening. Okay, because your soul is gonna always get what it wants because it is who you truly are. So don't think that you can get away with the little things you do and that you're never being watched. You are. You're always being watched. The voice in your head is very much watching you. So don't so don't deceive them, because that is your high God. So anyway, so we have the feminine. Okay? The feminine, there are some feminines that carry a masculine energy. Now, if you're feminine and you're more masculine, that just means you inhabit more power within yourself than your masculine counterpart would most likely not have as much masculine. So what you guys need to do when you come together is balance each other out. Now, there are some situations where the masculine and the feminine can't come together because they just can't accept reality as it is. You know, they can't accept the truth. Okay, they can't accept that your partner was chosen for you, even though we hear that your partner is given to you by gods. You know, people, when it comes to the real reality of things, they do not accept the true reality of things due to programming. So what we are here to do is to wake you up. So spirit is waking you up. When you reach your twin flame, they're waking you up. They're showing you the truth. They want you to know. They want you to understand. They want you to study. Okay, they want you to wake up because they don't want you to miss out on what could be your greatest heaven on earth ever. Okay? So, like I said, you'll see the child here. When I put child here, there are some masculines and feminines out there who actually conceive. I myself is one of them, and I only speak by experience. I'm not just throwing it out there. I speak by experience, and yes, I am a twin flame myself. Me and my twin flame, we're in and out of each other's lives, but it's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? The more we come together and separate, the more stronger I get. The more I'm willing to help others seek the same, because it's a beautiful thing when you realize facing yourself is not so bad after all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. There was always work to be done, whether it's the feminine or masculine. There's always work to be done. So if spirit says at the time you guys separate, then you guys will separate. But the difference, we must know the difference between ego. Let me put that up there. Soul and ego. Okay? We must know the difference between ego and soul. Okay? And ego is, let me see if we're going to put here God, and then we're going to put here flesh. Alright, so ego is flesh and God is soul. So, let's get started. So sometimes, one or the other. Now, I know I'm going to get some people saying, what about the same sex? Me, personally, I'm not in that category. So I'm not going to teach about the same sex in the same body. I'm not going to teach that. I'm sorry. I'm not experienced in that. And I'm not going to just sit here and throw that out there. I'm just going to teach what I know and what I experience that will help those like me that are with their masculine and feminine counterparts physically. Okay, so I'm sorry for those who feel like if you're in the same sex and you're twin flames, maybe you guys could start a channel to do that. But I rather speak by experience. So in my case, I am feminine with masculine energy, but my um, divine counterpart is masculine with a little bit more feminine. So we are still balanced in our own ways, you know, but it is what it is, okay? So when I'm up, he's down. When I'm down, he's up. So we just got to meet in the middle, and we got to accept fate for what it is. And me, I accept it for what it is because I've learned to balance my feminine and masculine. Now, my feminine energy is not as strong as my masculine in certain aspects. I'm very tough, straightforward, and to the point. And my masculine is just beat around the bush, likes to lie, and all this other shit like that. So, anyway, we'll talk about that another day. I may throw a little bit more in here, but I'm balanced. So, when the time is right and necessary, Spirit will speak to me. Okay? So, you got soul and you have ego. Ego is flesh. Soul is God. Okay? This is your truth. This is your flesh. This is your lies. Okay? You are not just, like I said in the beginning, your body. You are a soul inhabiting the flesh. Okay? Alright? And the problem is that we are like going against our God. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it, it's like almost like a X. All right, it's like soul and flesh and ego and God. You know, these are battles. These are the problem. The soul can't control the flesh. The ego can't control the soul. You know what I'm saying? Which is the God, and within itself. Okay, and it's all got to be balanced in order for us to work things out. It has to be balanced. All right. So when the masculine and the feminine meets, okay, they were always heavenly guided to each other. And when I say heavenly guided, universal guided to each other since they were little kids, since they came through their parents. Okay, everybody is born with a purpose and a mission to find something or to do something. This is why we call it purpose. Okay, and destiny. Now, what's going on here between the masculine and the feminine is destiny and purpose put together. It is your destiny and it is your purpose to be with your feminine and your masculine, to build a unison, to come together and build and lift the frequency, not just for the planet, but for yourselves to be the one God, so that you can bring all these elements together and create a child, which I call it a bang. Because when two twin flames come together and create a child, they're creating a higher frequency because they were chosen, spiritually chosen, universal chosen, okay? When these two come together, they are God. When they come together, create a child, it is God, universe, and reincarnation, and yin and yang, and all that good old stuff, okay? As one, and that child is special. So, it's pretty much like God reinformed. And when this child grows up, it will grow up with a frequency of love and spread that frequency and hopefully continue to carry out the union of this soul family, okay? If they meet their other counterpart, they will make a bigger bang, okay? And the continuance and the reincarnation, and it repeats, okay? That's the fun thing of knowing the truth when it comes to twin flames, is knowing that you never die. You just transition. In one life, these two can be a male. She can be a male in the next life, and he could be a feminine in the next life. You know what I'm saying? And it just competes, and it completes. And it's almost like you're reliving the same life over and over and over and over, but in different bodies, different lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? Different levels. But you're still the same being, just traveling around, just jumping around and having fun. So, you just need to know this, because in each life, there is something special that you're supposed to do. And that is why when you meet your twin flame, you're supposed to wake up. Okay? Now, so when the masculine decides to run, the masculine is only running because of fear. Okay? Solely they love you, solely they care, solely they know that they belong to this female. But what masculine is full of ego and full of flesh and not enough God and not enough soul understanding. Now, they know there's something going on. They know they can't stop thinking about their feminine. They know it's something they're supposed to do. But they're quite not ready to accept it. Okay? Feminine, on the other hand, is the opposite. She is willing to accept because of programming. Um, Feminine was programmed to love her masculine regardless, due to all the programming growing up. Masculine wasn't taught that. The masculine wasn't taught to love the feminine. The masculine was taught to love ego things like video games and cars and stuff that they do now, as well as the female was trained and programmed to love her masculine, serve her masculine, and that's all she wants to do as a feminine programmed on this planet. So we can't really blame it on just the masculine. We have to blame it on society and how the masculine was grown. Now, some masculines that come into union with their twin and they're willing to face it, they were grown and raised according to, their ideologies and stuff like that. But a lot of religions get in the way. A lot of ways of thinking get in the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy. But we have to understand that when the masculine realizes that this stuff was holding him back, his ego was holding him back, his flesh was holding him back, and his God was trying to help him, and his soul was trying to guide him, he will realize he's missing out, and he will awaken. Okay? Now, a lot of masculines go through dark night of the soul, and and most of them run to the feminine because can't nobody understand them at all. Okay? What I'm going to do real quick is turn to the cards and see if Spirit wants to add anything into it. So what we have here is look for the signs. Okay, so Spirit want us to know to look for the signs. They're definitely guiding us. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, ask for help from others. Okay, don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it. As well as to them as too. They hear you too. So Spirit wants you to know to look for the signs and make sure you ask others for help. Like, reach out to your counterparts and talk to them. Because the journey is a lonely one, but that's only how it seems on the surface. But you got to understand that Spirit is always there for us. So, so they want us to pay attention to them. They're speaking to us every day, all day, in your dreams and everything. And I don't want you guys to be scared about it, okay? There's nothing to be scared about, okay? So back to the board. So as I was saying, when it comes down to the feminine is accepting her role as a wife, a mother, a person, a vessel to create life. She's accepting her role. Masculine is not accepting his role as the protector, as the head, as the, lead in the situation. Okay, the masculine is in fear. Okay, what I'm going to do here is pull out a card on the masculine energy right now. I'll do a little bit and see what Spirit wants to tell us about the update on the masculine right now. Oh, okay, so we have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, at this moment, the masculine is speaking and feeling empowered. Okay, they are definitely strong-minded. They're ready to speak. Okay, some of these masculines are ready to speak and ready to listen to their intuition and guide them through this journey. Okay, so the masculine is definitely empowered at this moment. Looks like some of them went through their phases. Okay, a lot of the masculines are waking up and willing to accept their fate. One more card, please. So for the feminine. Alright, so the feminine has the Knight of Pentacles. Alright. It's not just about money, it's also love. Okay, so the feminine's full of love, and love is on the way for the feminine. Okay, and you got the Hierophant. Okay, and that's also if the feminine does her spiritual work. Okay, continue to do the spiritual work. So the masculine is definitely doing their work and coming out strong as an individual. Okay, and the feminine is definitely doing well on the spiritual aspect of it, doing a lot of soul searching, doing a lot of dark night of the soul, cleansing, cleaning the environment, preparing for the masculine, as well as the masculine is becoming brave, understanding its role as a male masculine on the planet, and also a masculine to the feminine. And Spirit wants you to know that listen to them and ask others for help, because they're always coming through other people, places, things, TVs, anything you got, even videos like this. Okay, so that's a good thing. All right, so we're gonna put this on the side over here. So I did a little energy pull for the masculine and feminine, and they're both doing pretty good individually. Okay, there's still some pain, okay, going on, meaning like due to separation. Let me do a love card real quick, and this will be the last card I pull for this. This is unison. What can you tell me about the masculine, feminine? Alright, they're keeping an open mind to the situation, okay? They're keeping an open mind. Okay, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So they're realizing that their soulmate, this divine partner that they're given, may not be exactly what they expected, but they're willing to give it a chance. They're willing to give it a try. You understand? They're willing to accept them because they're realizing that this person is my mirror. This person is me in another form, and I'm not loving myself. How can I love myself if I can't love the person that was given to me? If I don't love the person that was given to me, then I don't love myself. And this is how the feminine feels about the masculine, and this is how the masculine feels about the feminine. They're not just yet ready to explain that to the feminine, because on this planet, you know, we speak in different ways to expressing how we truly feel instead of acting. So people need to act more, you know, according to how they feel when it comes down to it. They need to pay attention to the signs, okay? Feminine is definitely doing our spiritual work and doing well with it. And the masculine is definitely facing their egos, battling their egos, and going against the ego. Okay, they really taking on that chance because they know that something here between me and my feminine is something. Now my feminine or my masculine may not be exactly what I expected, you know, an outcome to be like, but it is me. Okay, it is God. It is who I am. It is God guided. Okay, it is about coming together. The dark does not look like the light, and the light does not look like the dark, but that don't mean that they can't come together. Okay, so this is my reading / teaching session that I wanted to throw out there, because I'm going to start doing it like this, because people want to know more. I want to give a little bit of the cards. I want to involve more of spirit into this, other than just saying it. I want to be able to show you guys that spirit is connected to us, and I will use these cards as spirit, coming towards this reading and this session, and wanting to speak through me as well as through the cards. And I decided to create a vision board, because not just a vision board for the future, but a vision board to help you guys see clearly, because at the end of the day, this needs to be taught, and it needs to be taught correctly. And we must help others see the truth. Just like you have school, you have college, you have work, you're taught and you're trained to understand how to process it. Well, this will be your teachings and your understanding on how to process it. So, we need more of these out here. And, I don't have a problem doing it, because this is part of my purpose. So, I want you guys to check the description box below. Please like and share this video. You are not crazy. Share this video so that you can help others be brave and to understand who they are as well. So, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell, okay? Subscribe so you guys can catch more future videos. I may mix it up a little bit more. I may do a couple things different. I'm going to do something different maybe all the time, or do this. I have different sessions. Go on my Instagram. It's in the link below, as well as my Facebook in the link below, where I do some free readings. My free readings are short and sweet. But if you guys want to book a personal reading, or you want to book a teaching session for me to explain what's going on with you and your union and where you're at, we can also use the cards, okay? So inbox me and let me know what's going on. Email me if you want to. Inbox whatever there is on there, and I will be checking, okay, to let you guys know. The prices is also down there too if you want to book a personal reading, general reading. I do specials as well. I have my specials. I post them up on Instagram and Facebook. Like I said, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let's get this word out there. Let's teach. Spread the love. Spread the peace. Thank you.